bard found himself in a place where there was no night or day, no warmth of the sun, and air so foul every breath was an effort. Into these tunnels, more suited to Firbolgs and Finfolk, the bard bravely strode, determined to complete his noble quest. Certain death lurked around every corner, a violent, messy death at the hands of some foul, subterranean denizen.
I certainly hope that you're exaggerating.
More wishful thinking than anything else.
Nice.
We haven't heard from the villagers of Stromness in a while. I wonder if something happened to them.
Once again, the bard felt his magical powers dampened by the shimmering lights.
You seem to be quite in a hurry, my friend. Why all the hacking? Is the ore going somewhere?
A group of us were working here, putting up support beams when we were attacked by a pack of Finfolk. During the fight, this tunnel collapsed and several of the other miners were trapped.
Don't let me interrupt your digging. Reminds me. When I was a kid, my dog once buried my sister and
I don't have time to talk right now. They're running out of air. Help me dig them out.
Yeah, digging isn't exactly my forte. Is there any other way I can help?
There are more miners down here, but they scattered during the attack. If you can gather them and bring them back here, they could help me dig. I'll make this worth your while if you help.
There's trouble. Come with me.
Let's go.
There's trouble. Come with me.
We have to hurry.
There's trouble. Come with me.
I'll be right behind you.
There's trouble. Come with me.
Lead the way.
Customer.
There's trouble. Come with me.
Let's go.
There's trouble. Come with me.
Good to see a friendly face. Lead the way.
There's trouble. Come with me.
I'll follow you.
Did it hurt?
That barrel maker certainly sells a lot of these things.
And still nothing happened as the bard stood around and did nothing.
Quite rewarding. Glad I could help. Now, speaking of rewards...
We found this strange sword down here while we were excavating. It seems to... well, it sings. Okay, men. Back to work. Time to clear out those tunnels to the east.
Oh, for heaven's sake, you don't look very formidable. As a matter of fact, you don't look like much of anything. I hope you do better than my previous wielder.
Well, as I live and breathe, it is true. You speak. I can only pray that your edge is as sharp as your tongue. And you have things turned around, I think. I hope you serve me better than you did your former wielder.
He was gone in the head, my former master. Kept insisting he was the chosen one, if you can believe that rubbish. You don't seem much better.
You'd be surprised what I believe. Now, keep quiet. We have Finfolk to skewer.
Remember, the pointy end goes into the enemy, you simpleton.
This is going to be just wonderful. Now, shut your... whatever it is.
So it came to be that the bard found the perfect match for his own charming personality.
Well, I am a bastard sword, you know.
Oh, you look pretty familiar. Oh, God, did you get yourself trapped in another cave-in?
Yeah, I did, and you got me out again. I owe you my thanks.
I'd say you owe me a little more than that.
Always joking. I see right through you. You talk tough, but inside you're all heart.
You're entirely mistaken about that. Let me assure you.
You can't fool me. And even though I know you'll try to refuse any reward, I'm afraid I must insist.
Fork it over already.
Okay, here it is. Good luck, my friend.
Lost in the dark.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures. allows the bard to train his dog in the fine art of combat. The bard will counterattack in a circle after blocking, knocking down his enemies, used with the weapon skill.
Did you miss me? I've got something for you. Too easy.
For king and country!
Over here. Just a little closer.
Thou art found wanting!
Does it hurt? Too easy.
Я познам твоя душа на моц.
taken my measure of thee.
Just a moment, stranger, for I can see you're neither Finfolk nor Firbolg. Now, who are you? And more importantly, what are you doing here?
I have a better question. Why are Vikings all so damn ugly? I mean, it's obviously hereditary, but is it me, or is it getting worse with time? Dear. As for your second question, I'll hear your name before I give you mine.
I am called Olaf. I am a Viking from Stromness. As to why I am lost here, that's easy enough. After the Firbolgs first dug their way down here and found these water-filled tunnels, me and my brother Eric came down with a Firbolg guide. Now, what was his name? Let's see, it was Baliak or something. Well, that's not important right now. More on that treacherous dog later. Anyways, we came down here to explore, you know, see if there was any treasure to be had, maybe a nice vein of ore. So, we brought a small boat with us. I'm a pretty decent shipwright myself. Did I mention that? Now, when we were younger, my brother was always the one who was better at building things. Me, I've always been good at knocking them down, if you know what I mean. Of course, what use is a Viking that can't take care of his ship? So I spent several years in Jordland studying under old Skagi, the master shipwright. Surely you've heard of him. Of course you have. Everyone has. It was his boat, Drogrimmer, that led the fleet of Kolskeg the Bloody in his famous raids off the Black Coast. So I was saying, we have our ship down here and we're navigating these tunnels when we come upon a bit of dry land. Anyways, Eric and I are hauling the boat out of the water. We port it over to the other side and managed to get it back into the water when we noticed the Firbolg is missing. So we go off to look for him. We hear him calling out to us down one of those side passages to the east, and we get jumped by a whole horde of Finfolk. Now, Finfolk, as you know, are notorious for using magic. And it just so happened that in my younger days, I picked up a little trick to deal with such things. You see, it all started when old Thorvald the weaponsmith, he tells me about this island that he saw when he was but a lad. And he says to me, Olaf, he says, you're the best sailor I ever laid eyes on. And if anyone can get out and find that island, it's you. Now, of course, at this point, I'm swelling with pride because Thorvald, he served with some fine old sailors, as I'm sure I don't have to tell you. There's old Bjornof Redbeard, Arno Ketelsen, Ketil Arnoson, and Ranulf Ederson, to name but a few. So at any rate, I sail out to this island with my brother Eric. You remember me talking about him, right? Poor lad never had a chance against those Finfolk. I tried to save him, but I was too late. That treacherous Firbolg led us into a trap, he did. Killed my brother and left me stranded down here. And that is my sad, sad tale. Brings a tear to your eyes, does it not? I can see you're all choked up by it. You're a good lad to let an old man run off at the mouth like that. Here, take this stone. I found it down here, and I have no use for it. And to tell you what, if you do win the Firbolg, I'll teach you how to dispel magic. Might help you get past those Finn folk. He hides himself in the caverns east of here. Just bring me back proof that he's dead.
And you thought I was long-winded.
You use your words efficiently. Far less content, but surprisingly just as annoying.